hello, and welcome to Nails for the Week. My name is Lori, and I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day today. I know I am because you're here and we get to play in the nail room. So let's get started. Well, this is going to be a long one, so grab yourself a snack, something to drink, and let's get started. So, first up, what's on my hands? I just have this Synergy gel from Young Nails in Concealer Peach because I have a broken nail. It sucks. So the middle finger, I'm just painting that baby white. I'm going to throw 2 coats of eye gel baby powder gel on it. Okay, and this one, these are for pretty much all the other nails. I've got the Born Pretty Blooming gel in white, and I am just slapping a coat on there. Not really being too fussy or picky, just making sure it's all covered. Maybe I am being a little fussy. And then the Tanning Please Don't Fade, also by iGel Beauty. And I picked it because it kind of looked like the cereal color. And we're just plopping it on there. I took a dotting tool and dipped it in there, and I'm just kind of throwing little things of cereal everywhere. So it looks like cereal and milk is what I'm kind of going for. Definitely don't want it perfect, but I don't want a whole lot of milk either, so I'm just kind of throwing a bunch on there. It's like, we want to throw more on. I'm just kind of tapping it on there, trying for the look that I want. Wait until I get it. Giving it a few seconds to bloom, and I did end up actually putting a lot on this nail. Seemed like anyway, but there you go. That's what it looks like. And for my lacquer ladies, or my lacquer lovers, I thought I would show you how I would do it if I was doing it with regular polish. I've got Tanning Please Don't Fade and baby powder in iGel Beauty, but it's regular, and we've got room temperature water. Very, very important. Room temperature water. I'm just trying to take that bubble out of there, and then I decide it's not really worth it because we are going to. I have a little alcohol bottle here, and I'm going to spray that until I get the look that I want, and just kind of give it a few different sprays. Really kind of makes it murky and a mess. We're going to go ahead and dunk that right in there. Now the key to water marbling, seriously, is just get room temperature water and you'll be fine. And there you go. So this is what the two look like together. You can see the one on the right is the water marble technique, and the one on the left is what I did with the gel. But you know what? No two bowls of cereal look the same. So there. And now I've got just this glitter that I got from eBay. It's a multicolored glitter. It has a lot of the same colors of glitter as the Lucky Charms cereal has marshmallows. So I'm just kind of throwing some marshmallows on there to give it that little bit of the look. Give it the look. And on the lacquer ones, I was just using the tacky layer for the gel one. It's running away from me. I just threw a quick top coat on there. And now I am doing the same thing, just throwing on some glitters. I didn't really want a whole bunch on there, so I just went in there pretty much singularly with a crystal picker. Just kind of messing around. And also, I kind of knew where I was going to paint the marshmallows, so I didn't feel like I needed to put a bunch of glitter on those spots either. So because we're just going to paint over them. So now I have got a really crappy brush and some red paint. And we are, yes, now we got a different brush. And we got her all loaded up there. And we're going to just paint the balloon. It's the balloon marshmallow. Now, when I was doing this, my gel paints, I have the Young Nails Mission Control set, and that's pretty much what I used on this whole set of nails. But I didn't have, they don't have a pink. They have like this bright, like magenta pink, but they don't really have a pink. So I just kind of went with the red for the balloon and decided not to really lighten them up. And we're going to go ahead and sugar them with, I used Model 1's clear powder because that's about all it's good for. If you haven't seen the video on my Model 1's acrylic, you really should take a look at that. It's pretty scary. So this yellow, yeah, I was like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? So, but I started using Model 1's solid cream gel paints, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't covering. It wasn't, I don't know what was going on, but they usually work really well. So I don't know. I kind of got the star shape on there, and I said, screw it. Yeah. Because it was just, it's like every time I tried to make something, I would just scrape off what was there before, and ugh, I was having a hell of a time. So I decided, screw it, and I cured that, and then I got out my Young Nails yellow, my Mission Control yellow. And I'm just kind of redrawing the star the right way. I don't know what I was doing at the beginning, but I was messing it up is what I was doing. Redrawn it. So now it looks like a star and it's actually filled in and it's not horribly see-through and a mess. It's amazing. So on the marshmallow, they have this one leg that just kind of goes down further. There, so we're making that a little bit longer. Add some polish, making sure everything's fully opaque. I'm going to go ahead and sugar it when I'm done with that and cure it. And now I'm adding the rest of the shooting star parts, which is the orange. And you see I'm having a little bit of a tough time there. It's because I forgot to dust it off. Very important to dust off the nail after you sugar. Otherwise, you're just not going to get a very secure paint. See how easily that's going on now? Jeez, Lori. It was like, really? Really? So there we go. I don't know if this is really a St. Patrick's Day mani per se, but I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to do a Lucky Charms set with all their little marshmallows, and I don't know. I just sat down today and I was having fun. That's all that I can say is I was playing, I was having fun. So you've got the moon is up next. And again, this is a Mission Control color, Young Nails. And no, I don't know all the colors. We have to add the little nose for the man in the moon because that's just the way that it is. And I know that these are not perfect. They're not perfect by any means, but I dare you, I challenge you to find a perfect marshmallow anyway. Find a marshmallow in that box that is not all squished or misshapen. Good luck. Okay? Just good luck. We're just going to pretend that we got these marshmallows out of the box. I am fixing that moon though, because that was really bad. So here we go. I just have a little bit of, not acetone. No, what is it? It is isopropyl alcohol. You just have a little bit of alcohol on that brush to clean it up. Just wipe it all out of there and reshape my little moon guy. Moon man. And really give him a big old nose. Don't worry, I fixed that before I cure it. I would have thought that the moon would be one of the easiest ones, and I had the worst time with it. I don't know what was going on. Okay, next marshmallow. We have the little unicorn. Sorry, I'm a little out of shot. We're just using the white, which is actually Fizz. I know that name by heart because I use this Mission Control Fizz a lot. It is my favorite. And for the mane, I've got pink on one side and blue on the other because it's kind of like a marbled, I thought that would work. It didn't. It just kind of mushed all into blue. And I'm looking at it going, where's the pink? What happened? So then I dipped a little into some pink. And actually, the pink and the light blue are Model 1's solid cream gels. And now I'm just keep adding pink and blue to try and make it look halfway decent. And then I realized that the unicorn horn is like 10 times the size it should be. So I'll take my isopropyl alcohol, not isopropyl alcohol. Just remember that. There's no ass in isopropyl alcohol. Jeez. And we're cleaning that all up and putting the horn back down to size. And then I just wanted to swirl that around a little bit more and make it a little bit more marble. And add that little bit there that should have been there to begin with. Then we're back to the moon nail. And this is Model 1's solid cream gel paints again. As you can tell, because they're a lot more see-through. But they do stay put. If you want something that's going to stay put, and honestly, if I wasn't working over something that was marbled and kind of not one flat color, it would be a lot harder to see, see that it doesn't really get that opaque. But I'm trying, and I didn't want to mix I just didn't want to have to mix colors anymore. It was like, ugh, how many colors am I going to have to mix? So this is also a Model 1 solid cream gel paint, and it's just a really pretty purple. But yeah, the only problem that I have with the Young Nails Mission Control is that they have a very limited selection. They don't have any purples at all. They like to just say pretty much, you don't have to have a lot in your kit. You can mix stuff together, and that's all well and good, but I don't want to have to mix all the time, Not to complain, I shouldn't complain. They are very nice colors, and I really do. I just wish they had more colors. Because I'm just that way. And there is the little horseshoe right under the horse. And now we are working on the hat. They used to be just clovers, but now they have the hat. They have the clover on the hat, and that's it. And this color is actually, I think it's called glitch, maybe? I don't know, but this is actual color that they have in the mission control gel paints. Yeah, I know. I'm just I would rather have like a pink or a purple in the mission control than a green and a light green, you know, because this isn't a color that I would think that I would use that often. But I am using it, so I can't complain. Well, I could complain. It just doesn't make any sense. Go. We've got a big old light green hat. We're just filling it in. And then I'm just gonna, after this one, give it a few seconds before I pop it in the lamp, just to make sure that everything kind of levels out. Now here, unfortunately, I ran out of space on my phone when I was filming this, so you're not going to see me doing the whole 4-leaf clover, but you do get to see me starting to do the 4-leaf clover. So we're basically just adding 4 dots and progressively making them bigger and bigger until they all 4 join in the middle. Yep, that was a mess, so I started that over anyway. But there you go. There's the hat. And now we are making the rainbow marshmallow. And FYI to all of you rainbow critics, I don't want to hear it. It's a rainbow. If you start with red and you think all rainbows should start with red, I am doing this exactly how the marshmallow is. This is not a real rainbow. We're not trying to duplicate a real rainbow. We're trying to duplicate a marshmallow. And this is how the colors go. So don't come for me. We're just doing a marshmallow. Okay? Okay. And I cut some of this out too because I was so far out of shot. It was sad. But I looked it up online. That is how the marshmallow goes. So now we're going to try and draw lucky. Got his little hat here, and basically I'm just kind of sketching him, going like, okay, this is about where this goes, and trying to make it look halfway decent. It's on a matte nail. The pencil marks erase very easily, very nicely. So if you're going to draw something on a nail, just use your pencil. It'll work great. Just kind of figuring out his head, and I'm just going to let you watch because it's pretty self-explanatory. We're just drawing and hoping that it all turns out okay. His little ear. And yes, by the way, I am looking at a picture of Lucky. Although I am drawing him backwards from the picture, if that makes any sense. In the picture, he's looking the other way, But I thought he has to look at the majority of the nails. He can't be looking at the pinky because that would just be weird, right? If he would just be looking at the pinky and ignoring all the majority of the marshmallows, it's just not right. So, I had to flip him around to make him look at, the other four nails instead of just the pinky. He can ignore the two marshmallows on the pinky, but not all of those other marshmallows. I mean, that would just be wrong. So really, I'm going to shut up now and you know, probably tired of listening to me talk. There you go. There he is, all done. I figured you didn't want to watch the whole thing. And now I am taking the black Mission Control, and I am taking the Young Nails Micro Detailer Brush. It actually comes in the Mission Control set, if you buy the whole set. And I'm outlining. Following all the outline. It's okay if you get your outline a little thick or a little off. You can correct that when you're filling it in. So when you're coloring it, you can go ahead and go over a line a little ways. Because the Mission Control paints are so pigmented and so good, you can actually go over the line a little bit if you need to just make it look nicer, make it flush up a little bit better. You'll see what I mean, because like his hair there and that one eye is, and his ear too, is really thick, and it it needed to be corrected just a little bit. Little micro corrections here and there. And please be kind to me. I know it isn't perfect. He's not perfect. I'm not perfect. I just enjoy it. I have a good time doing it. I haven't done it in a long time, so it's not a perfect picture. It's not a perfect representation of Lucky, but I thought he turned out pretty cute. So there. If you don't like it, don't come for me. I don't want to hear about it. So I'll just let you watch as I color in Lucky. Oh, for the bottom there, I just kind of let it fade. I just wanted it to kind of fade. I didn't want to do the rest of his body, so. But this is where his arm is, so we're going to do that, and his coat. When you're doing stuff like this, don't forget that you can flash cure. If you've got something that you like the way it turned out, and you're afraid you're going to bump it, just give it a quick flash cure. A little 10-second cure and you're safe. See how I just covered part of that black up? Makes it look way nicer. Then I accidentally cover that black line up in there, but I fix it with some isopropyl alcohol on my cleanup brush. trying to push it all off, but that didn't work. See, doesn't that ear look so much nicer without all the black on there? Got a couple spots on the eye where I went a little wonky. I am so sorry. There are parts here that I just kind of, like those little tiny details where I kept trying to pull it closer and closer to me to look at. I went totally out of frame. I cut a lot of them out. I am very sorry that you didn't get to see them. But we're pretty much just coloring in. Just fill Nucky in. And don't worry if you go over. If you're doing this and you go over a black line, over an outline completely, you can either A, just wipe it off, or B, just redraw the black line when you're done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We can fix any mistakes without problem. Or just use your finger to wipe it off. It looks like that's what I was doing. I got some. I tried to clean off my brush real quick and then use some isopropyl alcohol on it. And it looks like I was just kind of making a mess. So I went ahead and wiped it off with my finger. We got to put his little teeth in. Hey, he's starting to look like an actual leprechaun. The color in his shirt. I don't know. I purposely kind of left the bottom because I thought there was so much white space on top that, it'd look a little better if I had a little white space on the bottom too, so it was kind of centered. I don't know. That's what I was thinking at the time. Okay. I'm just kind of making sure he's looking at those marshmallows. Coming back in with the black dot, or nope, I was making the blue dot a little better. Now I'm black dotting him, putting his pupils in. There he is. Mr. Leprechaun. Lucky. I guess my Lucky's a little chubbier than the original, but that's okay. So now I'm so glad I'm in shot for you. Yes. I've got a wash. I put just a touch bit of black in with a lot of top coat. And I kind of mix that up. And I'm doing a little shading in the background, I'm so glad you can see it. It's, I thought I cut this out. My gosh. Okay. Come on. There we go. See how we did just a little bit of shading on his cheek and his chin and underneath his stuff a little there. And now I've got a little bit, just a touch of white in with, just to brighten the color up. And I don't think I put enough white in there. It really doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. But that's alright. I'll put a little highlighter on his nose there. Just a touch. We all need just a touch bit of highlighter on the tip of your nose, right? Yeah. And now I'm back out. There we go. Just a little bit. Taking off where I don't like. That's how he would look if he was shiny. Now I'm just going to wipe the tacky layer off. And there he is, nice and matte. I thought he turned out pretty cute. So on the marshmallow nails, I am taking a detailer brush. It's not like a really fine one or anything. And I'm going around all of the marshmallows with a shiny top coat because I don't want to paint over. I don't want to lose that sugaring effect, and I don't want to lose the matte of the marshmallows because they are matte. You know, when they come out of the box, they're matte. So we're just going to work all the way around them, and then I'm going to take the brush from the bottle and get the rest of the nail. After I'm done doing that, I leave it sit for a couple of seconds just so that it gives the gel polish just a little bit of time to settle. And what I mean by that is it makes it so that it's flat and the surface is smooth rather than lumpy bumpy from me doing back and forth, you know, with the little brush and the big brush. And here they are all done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked them. I thought they turned out really cute. It was a lot of fun to do these, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a like, a thumbs up. Help your girl out a little bit. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you want to see more of me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon too, so YouTube will let you know whenever I upload. And I will see you again next time. Bye!